We all know taking a big exam is stressful. That's a given. But then you throw in remote proctoring technology, and suddenly that anxiety can just go through the roof. So today, let's talk about how we can make this whole process way simpler and honestly, more human for everyone. And let's just start with a really direct question. For your students, is the fear of a tech glitch, a dropped connection or a frozen screen, actually more stressful than the test itself? And for you, the administrators, are you spending more time playing tech support than actually proctoring? Because that's the real problem we're diving into here. You see, a lot of the time, the biggest issue isn't about the security features or the schedule. The real headache, the thing that causes all the friction for both students and staff, is the process. It's just clunky. I mean, think about it. You can have the most locked down Fort Knox level security in the world, right? But if a student can't even figure out how to get the thing started, or if an admin is just buried under an avalanche of support tickets, what's the point? The whole system falls apart. A confusing, frustrating process undermines everything else. So what do these frustrations actually look like on the ground? Let's break down some of the most common pain points that can turn exam day into a total nightmare. First up, the setup itself. We're talking long downloads, confusing software that needs to be installed. It creates stress before the test even begins. Then you've got poor instructions, leaving students feeling totally lost. Third, and this is the big one, those dreaded technical glitches, sudden crashes or the webcam just not working. And finally, when you hit a wall, there's nobody there to help you in real time. It's like the perfect storm for stress. Okay, so we've seen the problem loud and clear. It's messy. Now, let's flip the script and talk about the solution. What does a simple, smooth, and genuinely supportive proctoring experience actually look like? So instead of a difficult setup, you have a quick start right from your web browser. No downloads, no fuss. Instead of confusing instructions, you get clear step-by-step guidance right there on the screen. To prevent those tech issues, the system runs its own tech checks, camera, mic, internet, before the clock starts. And to fix that feeling of being alone, you have instant access to live support. See how each one is a direct answer to one of those pain points? That all sounds great in theory, right? But what does it look like when a company actually builds a system around these ideas? Let's look at a real-world example of how this is done. So, the source material we're looking at points to Proctor 360 as a platform that really tries to nail this simplicity. And notice how its main features line up perfectly with what we just talked about. It's browser-based, so there are no downloads. It has a guided experience. It uses those automated pre-checks, and it provides live chat support. Let's zoom in on those pre-checks for a second. Before any exam questions pop up, the system automatically confirms that the webcam is working, the microphone is on, and the internet connection is stable. This one simple step wipes out the #1 cause of last-minute panic. It builds confidence right from the start. But hey, what if something still goes wrong? That's where live support becomes an absolute lifeline. Having a simple live chat button means nobody ever feels like they're totally on their own. A small question gets answered in seconds, turning what could have been a total meltdown into just a minor hiccup. It's all about having that safety net. Okay, so platform specifics aside, there are some universal rules, some best practices that any institution can use to make this whole thing less stressful. Let's open up the playbook. Here are 4 key things any administrator can do. Number 1, choose tech that is built to be simple from the ground up. 2, give every single student a what to expect guide so there are no surprises. 3, offer a practice test with no stakes so they can get comfortable with the system. And 4, make sure that support is easy to find and ready to help. It's a simple checklist. So let's end right where we began, with a question for you to take back to your team. Look at your own process from the very first login all the way to that final submit button. Is every single step designed to build confidence for the user, or is it just adding another layer of anxiety? Because honestly, the answer to that question changes everything.